heads out to fill that gap and force Gable back to the inside where he's got help.
Brett Maher came into the week leading punter in the CFL. This bounces near the sideline. 4:24 to go, opening quarter. Little Thursday night football. Week 3 in the CFL. Guy who's jacked up, playing for the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, Andrew Harris. Given the ball, he makes plays. Thursday night football continues. Here we are, Tim Hortons Field. Young and old on hand here tonight. Packed house again. Seeking their 19th straight sellout here. There's Andrew Harris, left side, and brought down near the 35-yard line. New middle linebacker Larry Dean first to get to Andrew Harris.
Well, it looked like on that toss, they had the tackle, Stanley Bryant, pulling around. But he's out there too fast. He beats the linebacker to the spot, runs right by him. Dean comes in behind him and makes the tackle.
3-point ball game. Missed field goal return. And a field goal made. All the scoring so far. We have a whistle and a penalty.
Illegal procedure. Winnipeg number 66. He was pointing when the ball was snapped. This is a 5-yard penalty. Second down repeated.
Well, Stanley Bryant in on this play again. There's that point. They have given some leniency to the O-linemen now this season in their stances, but not that time. Willie behind cover, throws in, that's almost picked off. Misfire again from the Bomber quarterback, and so they'll kick it away.
Well, Ticats were trying to bring some pressure from the secondary that time. It's picked up, but Willie nonetheless looking to get the ball out quickly. Just a little high on the delivery.
How about Brandon Banks, that missed field goal? The longest play of his career.
Yeah, officially 120 yards.
Looking to do it again. Banks makes a couple miss. Downfield quickly. Penalty flag down again. Banks now has 8 kick return touchdowns in 40 career regular season games. 1 every
5 games.
Good math, my man. Good math. Well, one of the additions to this great stadium this season, the alumni room, the clubhouse. Dwayne Ford, you're an alumnus. We could actually get a spot on that couch.
I could get me a spot.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Look at that. All the great names and great players. There's the Wall of Honor and names like Mosca and DiPietro, Grover Covington, Tommy Joe Coffey, guy who played here and in Toronto as well, Mike O'Shea, local guy, Orlando Steinauer played on both sides of the Argo-Ticat rivalry. Now the defensive coordinator, of course, for the Hamilton Tiger Cats. This is a great stadium. Cats did so well early on, won their first 9 when it opened. Since that time, on 2 and 5, Tasker now hanging on to that football.
Nice delivery there, Masoli to Tasker, working out of that slot. Nice protection as well. C.J. Gable, the running back, in to pick up the blitz from linebacker Mo Leggett on the backside of that protection.
Gain of 14, 1st and 10 from their 42. That's the Ticats' first down tonight. Masoli, slant pattern. Chad Owens, his second catch up near the 52, right at the first down marker. Might be a bit shy.
And look at that Blue Bomber defense. Three newcomers on that D-line, including CFL veterans Keith Sholigan, Euclid Cummings on the inside. Khalil Bass, a monster year last season. He's at middle linebacker, moving in from the weak side. The former Argo Travis Hawkins into the lineup at halfback this week.
Bruce Johnson's hurt, so Hawkins comes in that spot as they plunge for that first down.
Offside. Winnipeg number 91. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Adrian Hubbard was offside. There he is. Former national champion in the United States with Nick Saban in the Alabama Crimson Tide. Consecutive years. Inside Bomber territory barely. 5 receivers set for Masoli. Now the rush. He escapes. Penalty flag. This will come back. Looks like a hold in the backfield. It's a holding call. This is going to be negated. Masoli can get out of those jams very quickly. Pocket collapses.
Holding.
He was gone.
Hamilton, number 67. 10-yard penalty. Still first down.
He can't block me low. He can't block me low. He can't block me low.
Pete Diakowski, senior member of this Hamilton Tiger Cat team, the man who's flagged. The thing you like about this from a Winnipeg perspective is they're getting this pressure and forcing this situation with just a 4-man rush. You see Euclid Cummings got the edge on him. Diakowski had to grab some cloth to prevent a hit on his quarterback.
First and 20, Masoli. Oh, what a catch, and another flag on the far side. Andy Fantuz looks over at that piece of nylon sitting over at the 44. See what this one's all about.
Offside. Winnipeg, number 55. Penalties decline. Second down.
So 15 on the play, better than the penalty. So it'll be second down and 5 now. Masoli sends out 6. The rush comes from the edge, and they were bringing the heat. Chris Randall, or not Chris Randall, rather. And Hamilton is going to kick.
Winnipeg just loaded up the line of scrimmage. Brought an extra man. Masoli was looking to throw hot, i.e. get it out of his hands quickly, but didn't have an open receiver to get it to.
Too far for a field goal, so Maher has got a good angle on this, but it drifts into the end zone for a single point. But again, a penalty back near the 54-yard line. Week 3 kicks off, a doubleheader tonight. Thursday Night Football presented by The Brick. Coming up tonight, we got the Argos and BC take on the Lions. Start the season 2-0. That's right after this one. Tomorrow, again, another doubleheader. Stampeders, Red Blacks, and the Rough Riders in Edmonton. Be a very interesting game at Commonwealth Stadium. Chris Jones makes his return. We'll have a special look at Chris Jones and the journey to the Cup in Edmonton, and then to his move to Regina. It's coming up
While
at
the ball was in
halftime.
the air, holding Winnipeg number 49. The penalty will be enforced from the 10-yard line. Back half the distance. First down Winnipeg from the 5.
A tough turn of events there. Special teams penalty against Shayon Green, rookie defensive end.
.24 seconds ticking down here. Long field for the Bombers. Hand off to Harris. Pat Newfoundland Neufeld trying to give him a little boost. He does. Maybe picked up an extra yard after Neufeld was able to bring him to the turf, his own teammate.
Well, and you see a different look here from the Tiger Cats. They've got 3 men down, the extra defensive end. Adrian Tracy lines up in behind as a linebacker. Works out perfectly here. He reads, scrapes, mirrors Andrew Harris. He ends up being the free man that makes that initial contact behind the line of scrimmage.
Willie out of the backfield. There's Harris. Cut back. And up near the 20-yard line, Andrew Harris gets the Bombers out of a big hole. That's the final play of the opening quarter. Boy, we saw some big plays. Missed field goal. Brandon Banks takes it back. Bombers trying to claw back in Hamilton. 7-4 Ticats. Thanks to Speedy B on Thursday Night Football. First quarter numbers. Winnipeg Blue Bombers actually dominating in the yardage territory, but the big yards, 120 accumulated by Brandon Banks on a missed field goal return. 1 return touchdown every 5 games. That's a pretty good mark for a guy who has done nothing but electrify CFL fans since he came into the league.
Yeah, absolutely. And for a Hamilton team that, as we said last Friday, when they played their Week 2 game against the BC Lions, there seemed to be no spark for the Hamilton Ticats in any of the 3 phases of the game. Brandon Banks is a guy who in the past has demonstrated he can provide that, and he certainly delivered it here for the Ticats tonight. Situation after an early fumble where they could have been giving up early points, but instead it's Banks with that huge play to get them out to an early lead.
Credit the Bombers, though, for rallying back, putting points on the board. Their defense keeping them in. 8-4 score here. And Andrew Harris pounding that right side. Quentin Pointer on the corner with the initial contact as well. There's Pointer as opposed to Quentin Porter, who used to be here as a quarterback. No relation. UNLV product. Second down and 7 from the 24. Willie has time. Again, out of the backfield is Harris. And he dives for the first down. And one of the best two-way backs, regardless of passport, the CFL has seen.
Well, getting Andrew Harris involved, as you've seen, is a key for the Winnipeg Blue Bombers offensively. To me, this is a guy through whom their offense needs to run. We've seen him with the run game, the pass game. He's going to be the catalyst for this team offensively.
Ryan Smith, quick hitter. Johnny Sears wrapped him up. It'll be second down again for the Blue Bombers.
And this has been the game plan for the Blue Bombers as far as the passing game thus far, is getting that ball out quickly. Here it's going to be a quick slant. Watch the left side of your screen. Free man for Ryan Smith with that quick bend in. He's got leverage on his defender. Easy to throw that hot route before the unblocked man can get there.
They'll give the shovel pass inside again to Smith. They like this play. Paul Lapalisse, the offensive coordinator, and Drew Willie just flips it to his slot back. Operates kind of like a scat back at times. There's Lapo. Comes back to Winnipeg. Former head coach, now the OC, and he's upstairs tonight. Seen him on the sidelines already a bit this season. Calling plays from the box. First and 10, Winnipeg. 4-man rush, Hamilton. Willie is hammered. Big sack, Drake Nevis.
Well, you're going to see Drake Nevis from his D tackle spot, but watch the 2 linemen are looking to make a switch. Here, guard passes him off, but the center doesn't get turned in time. The result is that Drake Nevis is free. Absolutely crushes Drew Willie. Former
Indianapolis Colt Drake Nevis, some partial playing time last year. And Rory Coulthard is ripped down by Emmanuel Davis. So Coulthard has the catch But the sack hurt. By the way, that is the 9th sack that Drew Willie has taken this season. That's the most by any quarterback in the CFL. 3 weeks in.
Well, part of that is when you're playing from behind, throwing the ball a lot, and obvious passing situations when you're trying to catch up, it gives the edge to the defense, particularly the pass rushers.
Justin Medlock in his homecoming. Brandon Banks going backwards. Corralled this time. And another penalty flag. Early second quarter here tonight. The Blue Bombers, 2 first games, they've been behind early and have finished strong. This guy comes down the road from Toronto to Hamilton. Flying Hawaiian, still flying around on Thursday Night Football. Last couple of years, Justin Medlock has been a big name in Hamilton. Went to Winnipeg in the offseason, a reunion with his ex-teammates, former All-Star. Got a chance to see some of the old Cats before kickoff. So old special teams coach Jeff Reinbold.
Doing the full tour.
There's something you don't see very often. That's the last time those guys will ever, by the way, shake hands.
That's right.
Because they're in his ear now. So the return of Justin Medlock for Justin is spoiled tonight by a return by Brandon Banks. Medlock, though, could still figure prominently in this one. The most accurate kicker in CFL history. Andy Fantuz.
There may have been a late hit on this play as well. Masoli got tagged just after he threw that
Major
football.
Foul. Roughing the passer. Winnipeg number 94. 15-yard penalty enforced from the end of the play. Automatic first down.
So Euclid Cummings, defensive tackle, is going to arrive coming from right to left on your screen. Masoli able to get rid of the ball just ahead of that shot.
Another flag. This time Masoli goes down. He is sacked. Celebration in the backfield. Jamal Westerman, who had 17 sacks a year ago, but let's see this flag. We've had number of plays here with flags on them.
Offside. Hamilton, number 1. Penalties decline. Second down.
So credit that sack to Westerman.
When they schemed it and timed it up perfectly, Westerman's going to sneak inside. Linebacker Wild comes up on the end to create a 5-man front, mess with that blocking scheme a little bit. You'll see both those guys end up getting in on the pressure as Wild flushes Masoli right into Westerman.
6 receivers this time for Masoli. And in traffic, looking for Taekwon Underwood. He can't haul that in. 7-4 game right now. Just to update that score again. Remember that penalty on that kick that was originally deemed a rouge, a single. So it is 7-4, 3-point game. 10.5 to go before halftime. Beautiful night in Steeltown. Great night for football. And a little sticky out here tonight. Quincy McDuffie, the former Cat. McDuffie now trying to pull a Brandon Banks. And he certainly is capable. Great return by McDuffie. A return of 31, a kick by 42. Bombers looking to add some points here tonight in Hamilton.
If you're
Coming up at halftime with the boys, the GMC Precision Playbook. Schultze on base and basics. The importance of keeping a wide, mobile, lower base. Those old linemen, and also that special feature, Brian Williams. And Chris Jones spent some time down south.
You say Brian Williams?
Brian Williams at halftime. 1st and 10. Davis. And again, a proliferation of penalty flags tonight.
Yeah, that one down on the far side, right near the line of scrimmage.
Offside. Hamilton, number 3, 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Johnny Sears, again, that former Bomber. You know, Drew Willie's got some pretty good numbers going here tonight. He just can't find the house.
Yeah, off to a great start, completing 75% of his passes, 12 of 16. Again, largely the short game. 12 completions, 86 yards thus far for the Bomber QB.
3 receivers, top of the screen. He looks left. The quick hitter to Smith. Ryan Smith has become a focal point of this offense with Drew Willie. Into the third week, they'll move the sticks. They'll get into formation quickly here. No huddle, high tempo. They'll hand it off up the gut on first down. Bombers wasting no time, Dwayne Ford. They'll huddle up quickly, but they'll get to the line quickly too.
Well, they've been nickel and diming their way here. Remember, it started with that 30-plus yard return from McDuffie.